Here on the front lines of the coronavirus pandemic, Mexican healthcare workers do everything possible to keep COVID-19 patients alive. Earlier this month, the Mexican government reported more than 1,800 medical workers, mostly doctors and nurses, died after becoming infected by the virus. The country has one of the highest death rates among medical workers in the world.
Workers at this public hospital in Mexico City say the official numbers are nowhere near what the real death counts are for the people who work in these hospitals, including some security personnel.
Career medical worker Rafael Soto brings us to see a monument to medical workers who have died from the virus. There are hundreds of names, but he says the government only included doctors. Nurses and even janitors were not included. Soto represents a national healthcare union in Mexico, which sent this letter to the Mexican president urging the government to carry out more COVID-19 tests.
Tests are indispensable in order to diagnose COVID. If we have no tests, how are we going to know who's contagious and who is not?
Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador has called Mexico's healthcare workers heroes.
Los médicos y todos los trabajadores del sector salud hacen a un lado.
Doctors and all workers in the health sector have set aside their differences and closed ranks. There are no protests in the streets by doctors or nurses, no strikes at hospitals.
Mexican healthcare workers urge the government to provide more personal protective equipment. Some say they are having to pay for the protective gear themselves. Franc Contreras, CGTN, Mexico City.